सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् परमानन्दमाधवम्। सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। Let us read that verse. Please repeat. Durlabham trayamevaitat devanugrahahetukam manusyatvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshrayah. Beautiful verse. He says, Durlabham trayameva etat. Trayameva durlabham. Three things are very rare. Durlabham, rare. Trayam, three. Eva, indeed. These three things alone are very rare. Etat. What are they? This. What is that? Deva anugraha hetukam. And these three things, he will tell what are the three things in the next line. How do I get it? Deva anugraha hetukam. Hetu, caused. Hetuka means caused. Caused by anugraha, blessing or grace, Deva of the Lord. There are three things that are very rare, and one gets these three things by the grace of Lord. What are they? Number one, Manushyatvam. Manushyatvam, human birth. See, you may say, no. Veji, what are you saying? You say, I did the actions in my past life because of which I have got human birth. It is my right. Arey, my dear, you may say that, but don't you think that after having got this human birth, you are still alive is by the grace of God? Think about it. There are so many ways we could have died so far. Isn't it? Many ways. Accidents, and we go and we see how rash driving we do and other people also do. How are we alive? God only knows. And some of us are also, they can't walk straight. They have to fall. Even if everything is correctly, their finger, the finger of the feet will get, twisted because of some table, etc., some wall, etc., they will go and hit. They have to, they can't do anything properly. Some of us are like that. Still we are alive. You think about all kinds of nonsense that we have eaten. So much without caring for the body, just to fulfill the tongue's pleasure, we have eaten so much. Still we are alive is a miracle, I am telling you. And that miracle is possible by God's grace only. Even now our body is able to function, our mind is still thinking straight. We are able to live is God's grace. Deva anugraha hetukam. Don't take it lightly. See, that's the mistake. A very famous story is there from Mahabharata in Yaksha Prashna. No? One episode is there where Yaksha is asking questions to Yudhishthira. One of the questions that he asks is that, what according to you is a miracle? Ashcharya. What is Ashcharya? What is miracle? He doesn't say that Taj Mahal and, Leaning Tower of Pisa, etc. No. He says the real miracle is every human being sees death, but still thinks that he is not going to die. Is a miracle, he says. All around us we see death, but somehow we take our life for granted. We don't realize that it is by God's grace that we have got it. Remember, if God's grace is not there, we won't be able to move our own finger. Even this movement is not possible if God's grace is not there. I will become paralyzed. Now to move this hand, I will need my another hand. That will happen if God's grace is not there. Don't take it lightly. Devanugraha hetukam. Manushyatvam. First step. First thing what is rare? Manushyatvam. Then what? Second thing that is rare is what? Mumukshutvam. What do you mean by mumukshutvam? Now here also if you observe, it is still we are using abstract nouns. You see, manushyatvam. See, best way to learn Sanskrit is by practice only. Manushya means human being. Manushyatva, human birth. Similarly here, mumukshutva. Who is a mumukshu? What do you mean by mumukshu? Moktumichuhu mumukshuhu. One who has got desire to get liberated. That mukti what we saw in the previous verse, one who has got that desire that I should be liberated, that burning desire one who has, such a person is called as mumukshu. Shankaracharya will explain these points later on. Wait. Mumukshutva means what? Having that desire. Mumukshuta or mumukshutva means the desire for liberation is mumukshutva. So human birth is first thing that is rare. Second thing that is rare is having been born as human being, I have that desire for liberation. We become very pleased when we have 100, 200 people attending spiritual class. Now to 700 have registered and we become so happy. But what is the percentage of those 700 among the entire world population of human beings? Very rare. That's why he is saying mumukshutva is rare. Don't feel bad. He said mumukshutva is rare. You go around and you see people, many of them don't even know that there is something called as spirituality. Many of them don't even know that we should walk that path. See, we have got this desire by God's grace. Devanugraha hetukam. We are lucky that we have got two rare things. One is this human birth, another desire for liberation. Maybe our desire may not be that strong. Fine. We'll make it strong. But at least we have got that desire. At least we have thought that I want something else in my life. That thought has passed our mind is a rare thing. And it is achieved by God's grace. What is the third rare thing? He says, Mahapurusha Samshrayaha. Samshrayaha, being under a great Mahatma, Mahapurusha, means what? Coming under the umbrella of a great saint, taking refuge under a great saint. And fortunately, we have got that also. I don't think we have done anything to deserve this. But that is how grace works. The kind of life that we have lived and we are living even now. We don't know whether we deserve, but the very fact that we are here proves that we deserve. Not because we deserve by our own actions, but because of God's grace. We have got human life, we have got that desire for liberation, and we have come under the umbrella of one of the greatest saints. See, you call him Shankaracharya, you call him Gurudev, for me they are one and the same. So it doesn't matter whether you say that we have come under the umbrella of Shankaracharya ji, who is a Jagat Guru, who is teaching us through his Vivekachudamani, or you call him Gurudev, Swami Chinmayanand ji Maharaj, who brought this knowledge to us. But the fact is, we have come under the umbrella of the great saint. Three things are very rare, Shankaracharya says. And luckily, we have got all the three. Manushyatvam, Mumukshutvam, Mahapurusha Samshaya. So these are the three things which are very rare, and by God's grace, they are attained, and luckily we have got it. Manushyatvam, Mumukshutvam, Mahapurusha Samshaya. Verse number 4. Please repeat. Labdhva kathanchin narajanma durlabham tatrapi pumstvam shruti paradarshanam yastvatma muktau nayate tamudhadhihi sahyatmahaswam vinihantya sadgrahat. Let us see the meaning. Labdhva. Labdhva, having gained. Labdhva, having gained. What? Kathanchit. Somehow. See, look at brilliance of Shankaracharya. In second verse, he said that you get it by the good actions performed in 100 crore births. In the third verse, he said you get it by God's grace. Now he says somehow you have got it. I am not going into the discussion of whether you got it by your own action or by God's grace. I am not going to get into that. Somehow, having gained Narajanma Durlabham. Narajanma, human birth. Durlabham, which is rare. So somehow, having gained this rare human birth, Tatra api. Tatra, there, api, even there means what? Even in that human birth, pumstvam, you have got humane qualities. Shruti para darshanam, very interesting word. Shruti means Veda here. Shruti means Veda, that which was heard. We have seen in the introduction also what is Veda, etc. Shruti. Para means shore. Shore of the ocean, like that shore of the Vedas. Darshanam means seeing. Seeing the other shore of the Shruti. Other shore of the Shruti means listening to the end portion of Veda, which is called as Vedanta or which is called as Upanishad. So what all things are rare that we have got? Narajanma, the human birth. Pumstvam, humane qualities. Shruti paradarshanam, a chance to listen to Vedanta. A chance to listen to the Jnana Kanda section of the Veda. A chance to listen to the knowledge of the self. Having gained this, the verb is not, the sentence is not over. What is he saying? Having gained all these rare things, tu, even then, but yaha. Now you see how the words are to be broken. Yastvatma muktau is actually yaha tu atma muktau. Yaha, one who, tu, but atma muktau, for liberation of the self. Atma muktau, to liberate oneself. Na yateta, does not put efforts. No. Yateta, putting effort. Yatna, word you must have heard. Yatna means putting effort. Same root. Na yateta, does not put efforts where in liberating oneself. Atma muktau na yateta. So what is he saying? A person having got these things, having gained these things, Narajanma, Pumstva, Shruti Paradarshana, and having got a chance for what? To listen to the Vedanta, even after all these things, a person who doesn't put efforts to liberate oneself, Mudha is a fool, is a deluded intellect. Dhi means intellect. This is one of the favorite words of Shankaracharya. Mudha. You read Bhajagovindam, you will understand why I am saying this. Mudha, again and again he says. See, who is Mudha? One who doesn't have intellect or intelligence is not Mudha. What Shankaracharya says is, one who has got it but doesn't use it is Mudha. See how he is saying. That person is called as Mudhadhihi. So Mudhadhihi is indicating that person. Yah, one who doesn't put efforts to get liberation even after having got all these things. Saha, such a person, he, indeed, Atmaha. Atmaha, Atmanam Hanti, one who kills oneself. He is the one who is committing suicide. Sahi means saha means he. He means indeed. Atmaha, killer of oneself. What does he do? Swam vinihanti. He kills oneself. He kills oneself. What? What is a suicide? Vedantic suicide is what? Having got human birth, if you don't put efforts to get liberated, you have committed suicide. Isn't it? Ishavasya Upanishad also says the same thing. Asurya namate lokaha andhena tamasa vrataha tagam te pretyabhigachanti ye kecha atmahano janaha. Atmahanaha. They kill themselves. Why? Because they are not putting efforts to gain liberation. Right? Sahi atmaha. Swam vinihanti. But why? Swamiji, important question is why? If he has got human birth, if such a person has got human qualities, if such a person has got a chance to listen to Vedanta, why is he not putting efforts to gain liberation? Asat grahat. Asat grahat. Graha means to hold on. Because such a person is holding on to asat. Asat means what? Which is not real, which is non-existent, which is not permanent. Because of holding on to such impermanent world, that person doesn't put efforts to gain liberation and swam vinihanti, kills oneself. Now we say, oh, like that. Understood. What understood? Shankaracharya is talking about us. Having got these three things, if we don't put efforts to gain liberation, then we are this Mudadhi. We will become a fool. Kenopanishad says, Iha cheda vedit ata satyamasti. Iha, here, in this birth, where you have got human birth, where you have got human qualities, some kind of, what we say, inclination you have got towards spirituality, if you don't get liberated here, in this birth, mahati vinashtihi. He says it's a great loss. Iha cheda vedit ata satyamasti. If you get liberated here, then you can say that yes, you did what you were supposed to do. Nachediha vedit. If you don't, mahati vinashtihi. It's a great loss. Again, you see how Upanishads are also saying great loss means what? Having got required things, you are not putting efforts. That's why it is a great loss. Somebody who doesn't have it, we won't say anything, isn't it? That's why always the last person in the queue before whom the lunch break sign comes up, finds himself very unlucky. The person behind, he says, anyways, it doesn't matter to me much. Person who is sitting at home doesn't care at all. But he says, I came close, but I could not. Now lunch break, now 1 hour, I have to stop. Isn't it? One who comes very close to coming in merit list, but does not come, feels very dejected, sad. Why? Because he had a chance. He could have, but he didn't. The other people who were not even close have no sorrow. Why? Because they didn't think that they will come there in the merit list. One who has got it but doesn't. See, in our daily life also, we see these such things, isn't it? We say to our children also, there are children who have capacity but they don't act according to their capacity, and we say that, you are wasting your time. Those who don't have capacity, we don't feel much bad that, they are not. We understand that they are putting efforts all that they can. But those who can put efforts and who are intelligent but don't study, we feel, bad for them. And therefore we keep telling them, please, please, please. That's what Shankaracharya is feeling for all of us. That you have got this. Please now don't miss out on this. Please. So when Shankaracharya is using harsh words, please understand it is to wake us up. It is to hit that spot inside us. That, somewhere we will feel that, correct, I should do something. That's why he is saying, Moodadihi, Atmaha, you are committing suicide. Why such harsh words? Shock treatment, because then you will say that, oh, let me do it. See, we are we are very unique kind of creatures, I am telling you, human beings are. We get used to anything very quickly. Even to spirituality, we get used to it very quickly. You listen to Vedanta for some time, then you take it for granted. Vedanta class is there, Vivekachudamani class is there. Sometimes even if we are not taking it casually and we are focusing completely, but that doesn't sustain after the class. During the class, we are very spiritual. But after the class, slowly that level goes down. Why? Because that is not on the forefront of our mind. We don't take it as something which is must for us. This is the second reason. One thing is we take it casual. Second is because that doesn't sustain. The inspiration to live that doesn't sustain. Third reason is we have got funny ideas that we are never going to die. Though we in between keep thinking, what if I die? But somehow we still think that we have got time. Puja Guruji, Swami Tejomananji always says that the Maya, what is Maya? He says that there is still time, is Maya. For anything. Suppose you want to go for class and you look at the watch or look at the clock and you say, there is still 10 minutes. That is the dangerous thing. Why? Because when those 10 minutes will go away, you never know. All these things, whether it is being casual about it, whether the inspiration not continuing, or whether the procrastination, whether the postponing, all this is because of what? Asadgrahat. That's how Shankaracharya puts it. What? We are holding on to unreal things. We still think that we will get joy by enjoying the objects. And therefore what? Therefore we still feel that let me enjoy now, later on I will study. People will say, but Vedji, you said that mukti is something which is very rare and having got this human birth. But don't you think that eating pav bhaji is also very rare? Dogs cannot eat pav bhaji, and then we can eat pav bhaji. So why not enjoy? That is asadgrahat. Nobody is saying that pav bhaji eating is common. Nobody is saying that. Problem with that is what? It is impermanent. How much pav bhaji will you eat? Little bit. How much joy will it give? Little bit. You are not going to remain happy forever just because you ate something. That's not going to happen. But still we have that asakti. We have that kind of attachment towards these worldly pleasures. And because of that, what happens? We don't put efforts for liberation. And thus we commit spiritual suicide. Right? We remain in ignorance is committing suicide. Sahi atmaha swam vinihanti asadgrahat. So, okay. What okay? Shankaracharya is telling us get up. Wake up from your sleep of ignorance and put efforts. But I don't feel it much. One more verse, he says. Let us read the next verse number 5. Itah konvasti moodhatma yastu swarte pramadyati durlabham manusham deham prapya tatrapi paurusham. Durlabham manusham deham prapya, having gained. Prapya, having gained. What? Durlabham manusham deham prapya, having gained the rare human deha body, human birth. And now no need of explanation, we have seen this. Tatrapi paurusham, and even there in the human life, in the human body, paurusham, you have got human qualities. Having got this, having gained this, kahanu asti, who is there? Shankaracharya is asking, who is there? Moodhatma. Moodhatma, a fool. Itaha. Itaha means greater than this. Who is greater fool than a person? Yaha, tu, one who swarte pramadyati. Pramadyati, falters, is careless. Pramada means carelessness. Is not serious. Where swarte. Swarte here means what? In the matter of the self. Swa arthe. In the matter of the self. In the matter of spirituality, one who is careless is the greatest fool. That's what Shankaracharya is saying. He is saying, who is a greater fool than one who falters in the matter of self? Means what? One who doesn't put efforts in spiritual life to gain liberation, to understand the self. Who is greater fool than this? Itaha moodhatma, greater fool, kaha asti nu. Who is there? Means what? He is the greatest fool. Who? If we don't put efforts, then we will become that. Itah konvasti moodhatma yahatu swarte pramadyati. Now the word swartha also is many times in our common parlance we use swartha for selfishness. But basically swartha means what? For one's own benefit. That's what swartha means. So one who doesn't put efforts in one's own benefit is indeed a fool, yes or no? See, for worldly things also we say this, that whenever you earn money, you should always save. It's in your own benefit. Do we say this or not? To every youngster, do we give this advice or not? That a percentage of your earning you should save. And one who doesn't do that, what do we call him? A fool. We call. Yes or no? In the matter of physical health also we say that you must take rest. Why? Because you have to work hard. So the rest is must. And one who doesn't do that, what do you say? Arey, it is for your own benefit. You are a fool if you don't do it. Now, what is the greatest benefit of us? Is to get liberation. If all these worldly things are for our benefit, but they are for our benefit in the world, the greatest benefit is what? To get that liberation. The purpose of our human birth to fulfill, that's what is the greatest thing. One who doesn't put efforts in that direction, such a person is the greatest fool. Guruji says, running behind what is urgent, we forget what is essential. See how beautiful. Running behind what is urgent, we forget what is essential. Means what? Suppose I have to go somewhere and therefore I am running, fast, packing, etc. I have to go there and then. But I have to also remember that filling petrol is essential. I cannot say that, no, there is no time. Then the time will come. For what? To keep to be on the road and ask for help. Why? Because what is essential must be done. Running behind what is urgent, we forget what is essential. Running behind all the worldly achievements. I want to have more and more wealth, family, stability, promotion. We forget the essential factor is our own progress, spiritual progress. Let us not ignore that. How much importance we give to physical health, material prosperity, family life, more importance should be given to one's spiritual progress. Why? Because it is essential. It is really essential. See, we say that money is essential to live. True. But only up to certain extent. Isn't it? Actually, the essential thing to live is air, water, food. These are the essential things which are free. You don't need to give money to breathe. Isn't it? We have created a world where money is essential to live. This world we have created, where the money or the water also you have to buy. Isn't it? That is something that we have created. Nature has given us free, whatever is essential thing to live. Right? And it's not wrong to say that these things are essential in living, but what is essential for life? That is spirituality. That should not be ignored at any cost. In any situation, in any case, we should not ignore it. We should not put it in the bag saying that non-priority task. No, it should always remain our priority. Therefore, he says, Itakko nu asti mudhatma. Who is a greater fool? Yahatu swarthe pramadyati. Than the one who falters, who is careless, who is not serious about one's own self-progress towards the spiritual liberation. Who is a greater fool? Having gained durlabham manusham deham, having gained the rare human body, and there also having gained the human qualities, one who doesn't put efforts, who falters, who is careless about this matter, there is no greater fool. Therefore, what? I must put efforts.